Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chaos and Crits, episode 2. Jason,
Let's go.
How we doing?
Feel like crap and haven't slept in like 2 days, so great.
You have a fun weekend? I didn't hear about your thing. How'd your thing go? You're in non-disclosed location.
My thing?
Your trip?
It's next weekend, brother.
Oh, why are you on Monday?
I'm sick.
Fucking pussy. God, Jesus Christ.
I only got 45 minutes of sleep last.
Oh my God.
It's like the Walking Dead out there. That's why I said I might not even be able to do it today.
Jesus. Can't believe you. I thought it was your trip this weekend.
No, I leave Friday and get back Tuesday.
Tuesday. Well, that's lame. Oh, so no DnD for your other campaign. All right.
No.
Well, okay then. We'll just throw on some tavern music so we have background music. Well, cool. Well, we are recapping last session. What we do?
These here notes here. We ran into the necromancer that we didn't know, or we're not supposed to know is a necromancer, or at least the rest of the group doesn't. Pulled his hood down at one point, figured out it was him. He pulled out some tentacles from a little portal thing, pulled everybody in as hard as we try not to go in there. That was the last I saw of everybody else in my group, and my magical Air Jordan saved me from falling to my death down there, taking obscene amounts of damage. So fell on a rooftop, ended up saving a damsel in distress in the alleyway that was trying to be robbed. From there, tried to track down where she went, couldn't find her. Went to a bar. The Lion Griffin, Winged Griffin, Lion Griffin. Chatted up with the bartender for a while. Tried to get the bar to sing, didn't work. Got kicked out. Real sad days. And before I got kicked out, got a mission from, or not a mission, but kind of like a trial from Finnegan, I believe. The chick I saved was Lily, and it's basically what I believe to be kind of like a thieves guild-y kind of organization. So let them know that I used to be part of, or allegedly part of, thieves guild called the Watchers back in the old session. They're kind of wary of me, kind of believe me, kind of don't. So it's trial by fire. So now I believe, at the local town well before I go to bed, or if I already woke up, I'm drinking well water.
That is pretty good. You are at your local inn. You requested company from the courtesans of the local inn, and they are joining you outside. I don't have that map ready, but we will drag you onto a new map so that you have a new map.
We need a well-specific map.
Based. I also think I need to turn lighting on here. Dynamic lighting on, good. Should be in daylight mode.
I just lit your face up on stream.
Yeah. Alright. The fuck's everything at? Oh, I've got so many maps on here. Should I start moving them up here? Alright. Here's our new map. New map? New map! That you can't see anything on.
Gotta zoom out, maybe?
No, I got.
Oh no, it's just black square.
Got put your. Whoa, hey, chill. I got put your character on, I think. There we go. And I don't have control of your character, so I gotta give that to myself.
I have part of a map.
Yes, you should. You should have access to the Blind Griffin. You see, like a.
move real quick to see if it's changed the shadows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was like a weird like trapezoid in the middle of my screen, so
Ah,
he's thought of everything.
true. How do I get control of your character though?
You don't. He's mine. You got everybody else in the game. Getting greedy.
There we go. Now I have access. Yeah. Cool. All right. Now the stream can see. Yeah. Here's our little tavern. You can explore around a little bit if you like, so you can look at it. This is where you were. This is the Blind Griffin. I should put that little thing back a little bit more, I think. Just like slide that like that so you can see a little bit more. There we go. There we go. You can kind of see the building now. There's like a little shack on the bottom right that you couldn't really see the walls of before. Inside the inside.
Is it like the black part?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Someone's been busy.
Yeah. Although I don't like that it like blocks out everything, but I guess it's probably how it should be. But it's weird. It looks a little funky. Yeah. Welcome to the Blind Griffin. We picking up with your company outside at the well. You can go out there. I can't remember the names. It's like Duncan and
I didn't even write them down.
it starts with like
really.
L. I think I pulled it from the list. Haha, because we have a list of names. List of names. It was Lyra. Duncan and Lyra? Duncan and Lyra. We'll write those.
Outside of the Blind Griffin? I thought we were outside of the inn.
Esmeralda's is where you're at. Yep. I'm going to start a new notes page.
Oh, calling you out too. It's not Esmeralda's. It's Stoneheart Inn. Who's teaching who now?
Stoneheart was the ale.
It says Esmeralda inside the Stoneheart Inn.
Oh, I could be wrong.
Bitch.
You might be totally right. Might be.
That makes sense too, though.
No, you're right. Stoneheart was supposed to be your last name.
Let's go.
Duncan and Lyra are prostitutes.
Excuse you? Company.
Yeah, so you can go outside, you grab your well water, you start reeling up that bucket. Excited, missing your family a little bit. You've secured a spot to sleep for the night. You've secured new friends that are here to drink well water with you. And yeah, I think you've had a few drinks, but you can handle your alcohol pretty well. How long were you there for? How long were you drinking?
I think the whole reason I got to the inn was because I could handle it well, and then the trying to get Ulrich, is it Ulrich or Ulrich?
Alaric.
Alaric, way off. Trying to get Alaric to sing some karaoke, which I think was what was the tipping point of not handling the alcohol there anymore, because I think I was there for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting on Finnegan and Lily. So I think me like belting out the tunes and leaving sad and like putting the hand up against the glass was like, that was probably drunk cook. So we'll say he's a little tipsy at the well. Or at the inn, I guess. But the well water always sobers you up.
All right. And as far as we know, Cuck's never been with a man or a woman. Do we have any sexual preferences from Cuck? We've never really had any love interest for Cuck, have we?
Don't believe so. I mean, he's into the woman, of course.
Well, he's got a
Big,
man and a woman for tonight, so.
Well, in Cuck's mind, these are just gonna be like
Friends.
companions who, basically, I mean, I can RP it out, or
Yeah.
So-
You go up to the well, you pull up the bucket, you hand it, you take a big gulp, and then you look over at Lyra. She's eyeing you up and down a little bit, and when you turn around to look at her, she like looks back up to your face. I'm assuming you maybe hand her the bucket.
oh god, the accent. Fuck.
It was like Irish.
Yeah, Irish / Scottish.
Irish.
Gotta reel it in here.
Irish.
Oh, yeah.
Irish. Look at the Irish.
Lyra, you want some? You want some of this here well water? That's
I love some. She'll come over. She'll grab the bucket from you. Start drinking from it.
straight from the tap, eh? Not your first well water.
Come here every morning.
Yeah, you truly are the best companions a man can buy.
Duncan's
least
kind of
you,
just
Lily.
sitting back by the inn, just sitting kind of by the door.
Well, at least ye, Lily. Duncan, you don't. I thought she said we. We as in y'all. Or they don't probably say y'all. We as in thou. Drink the well water. You don't.
Guess I could partake. You'll step forward from the wall and come towards you. Grab the bucket from Lyra and take a couple gulps.
Bit of a shy one here, eh?
My expertise is generally shown inside.
Are you a singer? I see. Let's go to the room. Let's sing some tales.
I guess you could call it singing.
Hey, as long as it's entertaining, I mean.
We can head on inside. You can go up to your room. Let's see how busy they are today. They are a good bit busy actually. So your room will probably be on the upper floor. So you'll trot up the stairs a little bit. Get up on there. They'll show you to your room, I guess, since you don't really know exactly where you're going. And they'll let you in.
How many beds did I order from this, bro?
There's just one bed inside once you get up into the room.
All right, as I open the door, then I'll just be kind of, oi. Oh, that's not what they say. Oi. I must be a bit of a mix-up. I thought me had a 3-bedroom. Or three-bedder. We're supposed to be bunkmates tonight. Usually, me and me companions, one. I guess it can be ye, Duncan. He was I guess you could call him brother. I was very wary of this man, but usually he would just kind of, I guess, sit up and meditate or kind of stare at us during the night and read our dreams. If you want to do that in the corner. Lily, I thought we could just, sing some songs and drink our well water. Call it a night.
Sure. Duncan will go back out into the hallway, grab a chair, and put it in the corner inside the room. You'll sit down.
Oh no, Duncan, lad. Crisscross applesauce, brother. You gotta be meditating. Read my dreams, brother.
He'll push the chair over to the side and he'll sit down, crisscross applesauce.
This is doing nothing for the plot, but I fucking love it.
That should be plenty big for you and Lyra, Duncan will say.
Oi, Lita. That's the other thing. He's I don't want to fucking say this. I'm basically trying to get so I just sleep in the bed, but I don't remember what the rest of the people did. Like when we were asleep, they just slept, right? Or did one watch
Yeah,
out?
usually you have like a bunk bed system.
Yeah. Alita, you a bit of a carpenter? Maybe we get some little action before bed, if you know what he means.
You're into the little roleplay thing?
Maybe some woodworking, or I don't know how good you are with the woodworking, so maybe I can do the woodworking, and ye can tie up some linens. Get another bunk in here.
I'm a pretty good woodworker, she'll say. She'll start walking towards you. Grabs your belt.
Lira,
Undoes your belt.
do you need this for
Your rapier falls to the ground.
You know what?
Pants
Chuck's
drop.
gonna let it happen.
We fade to black.
Did I roll for cock size? I don't know if I ever rolled for cock size.
What did we do? We did 2d6 plus 1 for Zach's group, I think.
This could be a real bad moment for Cucky boy here.
So minimum 3, maximum 13.
What is it? 2D what?
2d6 plus 1.
I get a 13. I'm just whipping it out, and we're cutting the role play. Aye.
A little below average. Sorry though.
That's kind of, you know what? Fuck the role play shit. We're just going at it. And trying to look down at me, little Peter. Wake up, will ya? Wake up, lassie. It's time to ride. All right, fade to black.
Give me a Constitution check. See how the first time goes. Constitution saving throw.
Bet.
First time will be a saving throw.
I couldn't use any abilities, right? Eesh.
Not the best, but not the worst. Just below average, you know. Get a little pregnancy roll.
2.5 rotten gems. Great.
All right, we fade to black. And in the morning, both of them will be gone, but you will be awoken by knocks on your door. Oi, Charlie!
Tell my name is Charlie. Lily?
Pretty much everyone at the tavern.
I just know we changed from. Oh no, we like chose on a name because I like said like Charlie, Charles, a few others.
Was it Charles?
I think I used a few different names. If they're going by Charlie, I'll just go with Charlie. I
Open the door!
What time is it, brother? Oh, the brothers don't come out great.
It's time for some recon!
Hey, it's too early. The sun's barely even up yet, brother.
Even more time for drinking later then.
Aye, but the heads, the well water didn't do its magic. I think Duncan was reading my mind last night a little too much.
Who's Duncan?
Oh, it's me companion. Him and
Oh.
Lyra?
Oh.
I forget.
The 2-for-1 special, huh?
Me millimeter Peter got it going, and they won't call me the 2-pump chump for nothing. Duncan was well, he just watched.
You can get up groggily, throw your clothes back on, whatnot, and you can go to the door and unlock and open it.
I'm gonna go to the door and sorry.
Go ahead.
Remember that I forgot what the character's name is, but Game of Thrones, where it's the old man that's always like looking like he's
Maester Parcell.
Yeah, Maester Parcell. I'm doing that morning scene where it's just the see-through robe and it's just cock just hanging out.
Based.
I'll open the door wide open. Aye, how goes it?
You open the door and there's nobody there. And then you look down, and there's a small little halfling.
Oh, fuck.
Nice to meet you, Seamus O'Malley.
Oh, you scared me. I take shits bigger than yous.
Heard that one before. And you'll come on in.
Well, come on.
You'll start grabbing your rapier off the ground, your pants, and start tossing them towards you.
Aye, the linens are fine. Don't touch the rapier.
Right. We got recon to do down by the docks, and we're getting a little close to where we need to be heading out. Like right now.
Did Finnegan tell me about this guy?
Finnegan said something about meeting back at the tavern the next day.
Okay. So he's saying the dock. Seamus is saying the docks.
Yeah, he says you have recon down by the docks.
Can I try to? I'm really bad at doing it in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But like thieves can't maybe, and essentially just trying to do a roundabout way of asking him who this job is for. It's gonna be a butcher and a half, or I guess I can just try and thieves can him first and see if it actually picks up on it.
It'd probably be like something like, "Oh, and which captain are you meeting down by the docks?" type of thing. Would be like
just trying to,
good way of putting in thieves can't. It's like somewhat like descript, like or nondescript. I don't know. Coded, somewhat coded.
And who be making the ale that we be drinking later?
Yeah, that's good enough. Well, Finn, of course.
Who?
Finnegan?
He's a quick one. Seamus?
Seamus.
Seamus.
Seamus O'Malley.
Seamus the Shameless. Well,
that's a new one, but it works.
He's too positive.
He's a halfling.
I'm ready when ye is. You wanna ride me back? I know the little legs get tired real quick.
No, I'll be all right.
Something with Cuck just hating like halflings or something.
You just slow down a little bit and let me keep up with you, okay?
Once getting me up's the hard part. Now that I'm moving, you got to keep up with ye.
All right.
Take off at a brisk pace.
Did not look at your magic weapons from before that you have. We got the cloak, and then we got the rings. That's mainly it, and the boots.
Yes, cloak, boots. The greenish ring you already accounted for, right? Ring? That's the one that has like 3 stones.
I think so. Yeah, it's obsidian because you're dead. Yeah. So yeah, it has the 3 stones in it. The only thing I think you know of is ice wall in it.
And then the hidden pocket gloves aren't magic; those are just
correct.
Cool. Right. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't be all of it then.
Okay. And then I'll figure out the details on that eventually, but if it comes up, we'll figure it out.
Excuse me. As far as Cuck knows, it's just the 1 stone that does anything. I don't think they ever got explained to him.
I think it did. Like when you got the ring, it was like
cryptic. Like
I think your dad kind of explained it. I can't remember. Your dad wasn't able to talk like verbally to you, but you got like a feeling of like you could cast this spell type of thing. But yeah. All right. As Seamus kind of leads you down towards the docks, he will kind of explain the mission at hand. So yeah. There's a shipment. It's guarded by a small crew of hired hands at the boat docks on Pier 13. Basically, you guys need to gather more information on the area before the basically the boat either gets loaded or takes off or whatever it is. And then from there, we'll figure out a way of stealing that whiskey shipment.
Yes, it's whiskey. You said shipment on the docks. That's crude that we need to gather info on. It's whiskey we're stealing. Correct.
Yep. So should have a small little guarded crew protecting the shipment, and then the shipment should get loaded, and then you guys are either hijacking the shipment or swapping the shipment out before it gets on the ship, something along those lines. So up to you to figure out how you're getting the whiskey, but basically there should be a pretty big like box get loaded up onto the ship, and it should be sailing out sometime tonight.
Okay. Am I able to pick Seamus's mind a little bit of
Sure.
what info he already has? Do you know like what time the ship is leaving? What kind of is it in a keg? Like, is it those giant like cask kegs, or is it going to be in like boxed in bottles? Or
Generally, they don't like to bring the alcohol out in the daytime, just so it doesn't get overheated. So transporting during the night. So I assume once sundown's down, then the barrel should be leaving the warehouse or the cellars, and then it should get loaded up soon after and should take off during the night. So sometime around sundown is when we should strike, I would say.
In casks? Is it in barrels? What do we have any information on those? Or we just know it's
Should be already bottled and should be a box within a box. So pretty big box, and then there should be another smaller box that's padded with hay, or surrounded by hay, so in the padded area. So we can either try and seal the whole box, or we can maybe open up that big box, swap it out for the smaller box with a different box around the same weight, take that box of whiskey ourselves, load back in a decoy box, and then have it go on its way, and they'll be none the wiser till the end. Or we can.
There's plenty of options there, dear Shamey. You know how many bottles in per box we're talking? Trying to guesstimate the weight here.
Should be a whole case, 12 to 15 bottles.
12 to 15. Okay. Okay. Is he coming along with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any connections he has already in the dockyards?
Not in the dockyard, but right outside. My cousin,
Vinny?
No, I have a thing where I name all my halflings after food, so I kind of want to go back to that.
What about Seamus?
I know. I just wanted it to be an Irish guy.
Call him Potato.
Potato's a good one. I'm pretty sure I already have a potato.
Spud.
Onion. My cousin Onion. He should be down by the docks in their stable. So people go and stable their horses there. He takes care of their horses while they're gone, and waits for them to come back. So he should be right outside the dock area. He should know the coming and goings. That barrel should be coming in a wagon, I'd assume, or that box should be coming in a wagon. And so he should know the comings and goings either before or after, I'd assume.
Okay. I'm just trying to like, besides him, think of anywhere else that I guess I can just go there first. I'm trying to think of like other options that I have for this.
Sure. Take it down.
Big picture of the dockyard. How I mean, this is obviously like merchant ships. They're loading up with wagons and stuff and such. How many boats? Like we're like at the outskirts of the dockyard essentially, right?
Yes.
How many boats can we see like currently in port? Like large vessels.
Large vessels? Maybe like 2 like military like type vessels, and then probably like a couple fishing boats, maybe like 5 to 10 fishing boats, and then like probably a couple like 2 or 3 like transport ships.
Okay. A Seamus, this point out the ship that's gonna be taking the whiskey. There's a lot of ships out here. You know the name of ye? Every ship's got a name, brother.
I Uh, the Blood Moon Sailor is her name.
Sailor ER or Sailor OR?
OR.
Oh. When he pointed it out, was that one of the more fishing type boats, or was that like a medium-ish kind of?
Medium, little cargo ship type thing.
Gotcha. And final question for you, like before we get over to Ongyon. How many ships are of like similar size to this ship that are in port then?
How many are of similar size? Probably, let's say like 2 other ones are the same size, or
Okay.
about the same.
Okay. I've got a little really shitty plan, but somewhat of a plan. Seamus, lead the way to the what do you call it? Horse corral?
The what? The stable?
Stables. Jeez, I could not think of that word. Lead me to the stables.
Yeah, you can take you to the stables. There's Onion. They look pretty close to the same. Onion's probably a little scrawnier, maybe like less like muscle on him. But competent with horses. Well, Seamus, top of the morning. Oh, Onion. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and they exchange their pleasantries. He'll introduce you. Yeah. Here is your rough layout of the docks. Should be able to see it, right?
Yes. Oh, okay, this makes it a lot easier to. I was going back to like Rough Hollow.
So yeah, the cargo ships will probably like line up over here or over here type of thing.
Okay.
And then yeah, I put you on the map. Whoops, you're not a map layer guy. You're a token layer guy. There we go.
Okay.
So yeah.
Before I was distracted, what did Onion say?
I just explained. Just exchanged pleasantries with his cousin, basically.
Okay. Did Seamus introduce me, or should I?
Yeah, he introduces you, and you can exchange your pleasantries, whatnot. What are you hoping to get from Onion?
Does he explain to him what we're doing? I'm assuming if he's like good friend, he knows kind of what we're.
Yeah, they're cousins. Yeah, he'll kind of explain. Hey, we have a guy coming. We need to.
Okay. Cool.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Well, Onion. Time's a bit of the essence. I know old Seamus here is an early riser. Got me up out of bed at the wee hours of the morning. I guess. How often are you taking cargo to these ships from, or how often are your horses being used? Like a rental thing, or are these the personal horses of the ships that go along with the ships?
A little bit of both. Usually the carts are come by acquired. They go pick up their cargo, then they go bring it back here. Usually like within the same day. Nobody's come for a cart yet today. But maybe in the next couple hours. Just depends when they're loading up their ship. You said it's ale, so it should be towards after lunch that they come get the cart.
Aye. And obviously, with you running this kind of business, I'm assuming this is your stable over here, Onion.
It's belongs to the area.
At least he manages it.
I manage it. Yeah.
With the you'd obviously have some type of manifests of who's picking up what, who's dropping off what. I mean, it'd be crazy without that.
Yeah, ledger.
Would you be able to take a quick little eye at the ledger?
Sure, but nobody's gonna. Are you talking for the ships, or are you talking for the cart?
For the cart, I'm assuming he doesn't have the ships. If he has the ships, that's fucking saves me a whole big step.
No, doesn't have the ships, but he has the carts. Nobody's come and pick up a cart in the past like day.
But
so
they don't. Oh, so they don't like reserve it when they just come and pick it up and like, pay
Correct.
then.
Yeah, it's usually the same day. They'll
Oh,
pay like blah
motherfucker.
blah blah.
Okay. Well,
But
that
yeah,
fucking sucks. All right. You're useless to me, youngin.
it was a bit of a walk to get down to the docks. So
Time's
you have
passed.
burned some time. Yeah. So probably another hour or two till like lunchtime, and he said the person's gonna come by after lunchtime.
Okay.
So
I guess while I'm here then with him, so I don't waste time. I youngin, does ye see any ships around here that sit for a while? Maybe crews getting drunk on land. They're here for a little bit of leave. Maybe skeleton crews, or better yet, even no crews on board. Even like a small fishing boat or something.
what are you getting at here? Crew drunk?
Uh,
You just trying to steal a boat or?
Either steal a boat. Okay, so I have two plans I'm kind of hatching out.
Okay.
Either I steal a boat and possibly like act like I'm drunk and crash it into the like port bow or something of the target ship, cause a distraction. Seamus can get on board while they're all like looking at the damage, seeing if any like they're being attacked or something maybe. And I like cloak out of there or something just to disappear and make it seem like it was like a fire on the boat and it just got like the lines cut loose. Or I was gonna find an empty like small little fishing boat, hire like a drunk from the town that's already drunk to like just pay him an exorbitant amount of gold for what he's doing and just have him crash it in while we sneak on.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like into our target boat, but like crash like inside the dock area where they are, where like it would cause some commotion and make people notice.
Yeah, I got you.
That, or I was gonna. Other plan was just to find the ship. What would be like dockmaster or something, and try and steal his ledger of who's here, who's not, and maybe try and blackmail or like follow one of the people that's on the boat to get like either like Assassin's Creed, like kill them, steal their identity, like what they're wearing and everything, and try and sneak on that way.
Okay. All right, and then you asked Onion, crew's getting drunk. Which ships are like basically free for the pickings?
Yeah, like skeleton crew or like no crew, or I guess by skeleton it can be just fully fucking drunk crew.
Well, the ship on the right just pulled in today. I think the crew is already inside drinking. If I had to guess, that's probably the crew that's leaving tonight. So they're probably just killing time here, got here early type of thing. And then the two ships on the left, similar type, are pretty frequent vessels. Owners come and go, trading ores and whatnot from the town. So they will probably pick up and go sometime today in the afternoon. So if I had to guess, that ship on your right is your target ship.
Target is in what I was asking for, not target like our target.
Target is in your target.
Oh, I thought we already figured out which one was our target. James
Yes,
pointed it out.
that's true. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, available ships to crash in. Nothing's gonna be big enough besides like the military vessels.
Even like a small fishing boat wouldn't like damage. I'm assuming like
Nah.
these are just like walkways or something like that.
Yeah,
Fuck. Okay.
yeah. The small fishing boats aren't gonna be nearly big enough. They'd have to be something about the same size to do some damage.
Sounded real good in my head.
Yeah, it's like rowboat versus like yachts, basically.
Okay. And these cranes, are those cannon?
Mhm.
Okay. A youngin. Those cranes over there. What kind of crew works those? Is that the crew of the boat? I'd assume not, because that's, I mean, OSHA, everything, they be on ye about those kind of things. Do you have some dock workers who usually load up the heavier stuff with those cranes?
Dockmaster should have two guys on hand, but usually if the crew's competent enough, they can handle it themselves.
Okay. We got a lead. Huh. How often does let's say it's not a competent crew, how often does the dockmaster, is that like designated crane operators, or is he kind of just day workers? How's it work around here? Is a lot of day workers just in general in these docks?
Every once in a while, they come up to me and ask, and I'll point them towards another sailor that might be able to help them. If the dockmaster is not here,
Is the dockmaster here?
should be here till about sunset. Then heading out for sunset.
Ah, fuck. And you said they're or Onion said they're gonna be moving the alcohol at noon, but
No, they'll pick up the
Famous.
cart, go back to their brewery or whatever,
oh, okay.
load up
it'll
the
still move
stuff.
at nighttime.
and yeah, once it's dark, they'll start transporting the ale. Right, it's in like a cellar. Right, they gotta go get it out of the cellar. Maybe it's not even bottled yet. So
Okay.
they're gonna bottle it
I'm
and then put
hatching
it
up
in type of thing.
hatching up a little bit of a plan. So target ship is right here.
Yep. Once you got a plan, let me know. We'll skip forward. If you need to do anything in the meantime, we'll play it how you like.
For right now, I'm about this far from the ship.
We'll say these are like little like bays, so the ships will go. Like let me draw. Ships will go kind of like. Do it online. Fuck me, freehand. Ships will kind of go like this way, if that makes sense.
Okay. But basically, like I'm saying, like would it waste a lot of time if I was to walk down to the ship, like maybe like 20 minutes, something like that?
Oh, like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of go wherever you want within. I don't know, probably like. You can probably go all the way down the end of the dock and back in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna kind of walk down the pier over to like where our target ship kind of is.
Mhm.
And is there any crew just kind of like working on the top deck of the boat right now?
For your target boat?
Yes.
It is getting close to lunchtime. There's one guy on the ship. He's not working. He's kind of just lounging.
Okay.
No, he is working. He's mopping. He's cleaning up the ship and whatnot. Looks like this is like maybe like the rookie of the ship or something like that. He's the deckhand.
Gotcha.
He's mopping up.
And I'll kind of yell out to him like from the pier. Oi, Normal, they got you mopping the decks again. What you get in trouble for? I'll be like pointing at him so he knows I'm talking to him.
Call him Norbel.
Norbull.
Norval.
They're very close to Norbel.
Fuck. It wasn't Norbel. It was Norble.
Yeah, Norbull. The last few like consonants just kind of jumbled together for his name.
Callan's the name, not Norble.
Huh?
Callan.
What's your name?
Callan.
Callan?
Aye.
I really want to do it. I'm not going to do it, though. I want to do the fuck you, Callan.
What's your name?
Oi! I got cheese mixed up with my buddy, I guess. So he's a bit of a troublemaker, always having to mop the decks. Are you in trouble yourselves?
No, first month on the job.
Oh, congratulations! I've been on the Yeo Lassie for about how long is a fortnight? About 2 tours so far. The sea life is she's not easy to ye, but I tell you the tankards afterwards, once you get back on land, the sea legs are gone. Oh, buddy. It's well worth it, and the shillings or the platinum as well it's good pay after a while.
Aye, the platinum?
Aye, you get from this little wee boat up to one of the bigger boats, you'll be making platinum day by day. Keep at it. It was Alan. How should I remember ye? My name's Charles. Or Charlie? Charles?
What do you want? Be
Me
your
name's
alias.
Charles.
Charles is the alias.
Charles Bartholomew.
Kaylin Emberhart.
Aelin Emberheart.
Mhm.
Is mopping all you need? And they got you just doing the lassie's work, or you work the lines, you work the tethers yet? They at least teaching you a thing or two how to tie a knot.
Mopping and protecting mainly, and he'll draw like a little arming sword, maybe a short sword. A short sword.
Aye. Me means no trouble.
He'll like kind of ghost spar in the air.
I'll kind of pull like mine out like jokingly, so he doesn't know I'm like trying to attack him, and just be like, "Oh, almost got you. You quick with it."
Been training since I was 5.
Oi, dad taught you or something. That's not usual.
Oh, he's a knight.
Oh my lord, I'll make a whole show out of bowing to him.
That's right, Sir Emberheart, my father.
Fuck. It's gonna be a lot tougher to impersonate this guy now. Sir Emberheart.
Or Kel. Kel would be technical. Gender neutral.
Kel, whatever. Okay. Let's see. You been off the boat month in your month? They got you stuck on here doing all the mopping and protecting. I'll wave the rapier again out a little bit.
Yeah, we don't stay on the boat too much. Mainly from place to place. Day trip, 2-day trip. Nothing too crazy. Storeroom to storeroom.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Don't quite have my sea legs. Nothing too jarring on the sea yet.
keep checking my notes to find. What was the Dockmaster's name? Or did I even get that from?
Nope. You could have. Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. Okay.
Okay.
How do I want to go about this, man? How is the crane? I guess they haven't started loading yet, so that wouldn't matter. I was gonna say, how's the crane positioned? Is it like over the boat like they were prior loading, or is it still kind of like over land?
Probably how it is like now, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'd be getting off soon, or I best be getting off soon. The blind griffin's been calling for me. Have they taught you I kind of walk towards the crane. Have they taught you how to operate one of these yet? I mean, ship at least. It's not the tiniest ship I've seen. They gotta be teaching you a thing or two. Maybe I could help you out.
Not yet. Usually the dock hands help us.
Okay, a little mental note there. Aye, not within the ship. You got an expensive captain with you. Hiring everybody, that's taken away from y'all's pay. At least that's how the ships I come from work.
They can afford it, if you know what I mean. You don't know that.
Well, I'm gonna thieves cant just to see if something happens. I'm catching you drift. He's moving some of that precious cargo, some of that stuff that the queen might not. Oh, that's way too obvious. The precious cargo, some of that stuff that usually stays under deck with the fellas. That's still not good, but you get what I'm going for.
You'll see him kind of ponder for a second. As he kind of thinks about what you're saying.
Okay. If he's just pondering, then I'm gonna, for like it gets like awkward silence where he's catching on to me. I'm just gonna kind of like joking like, I'm just kidding. Or no. That'd be so bad.
You know the stuff that needs to
I,
stay down in the cooler areas of the ship. Yeah, something like that can just get you out.
I was gonna say like like the just kidding. You would never do anything like that. The me myself, I would never do it either. But the seas sometimes they be needing bigger jobs. I understand, and I'll just kind of nice meeting you, and I'll do another like bow. Uh, Son of the Kale Limberhart.
Oh, he'll kind of give like a little half-hearted little bow to him, or panicky bow or whatever.
Young kid, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, same age as you or so, 16ish, 17, something like
Um, okay. I'm going to, if it's still daytime, walk up to. Fuck, I don't have his captain's name.
that.
Is it close to lunchtime yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to go back to Onion's place to see if the cart's been picked up.
Okay. Master. Yeah, you can go back to Onions. And you'll see Onion there talking to someone as you start walking up.
What's this person look like?
Bigger
Just
guy, maybe like 6 foot tall, pretty like bald. Doesn't wear like a hat or anything like that. Has a small short sword on his side. Looks like he's like wearing like seafaring clothes type of thing, like a little trench coat top on top of it too. And you'll see he's paying Onion, and he's saddling up some horses to the carriage or whatever. Yeah.
Have they noticed
Wagon.
me? Either of them noticed me like walking in?
Onion will give you a nod when you walk in and say, "Oh, take a seat. Sit down wherever."
Okay. I'll take a seat just kind of where I can maybe hear a few words of what they're saying.
Yeah, you don't get anything too crazy. He says he's going up to the little brew house or whatever you want to call it, and then picking up the cask and bringing it back down. Should be back by nighttime. End of the middle of the night, something like that. Couple
Okay.
hours. Couple hours after midnight, or after sundown.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just wait for him to leave then before I talk to Onion.
Sure. He can head on out now. You'll see two other guys hop in the wagon with him, also having the swords, and they will continue forward.
Bit of a heavily armed crew there, huh?
Hi, expensive whiskey, from what they're saying. From what you told me.
I did find they have a the son of a knight on their boat, so they're recruiting at least decent fighters. So fighting on's not going to be an option. I've got some information on him where hopefully this person picking up. Did he pay for it himself, or did he have the captain's purse, or mention the captain at all?
He just wrote down the name. I've got Garrick Frostbeard here.
Okay. Well, that's all I need from Onion then. I'm gonna head to the thanks Onion as I just speed out the door.
Okay.
Bring me to the dockmaster's quarters or office.
Sure, probably like right over here on this building, something type thing.
Okay. When I go, is it just like you can walk in, or is it like you have to knock or anything?
Yeah, there's like a door with a bell at the top, so you can just walk in. The door will alert if there's nobody in there, and they can come from the back or whatever.
Bless you. As I walk in, is it just look like a secretary desk, or is it like the dockmaster usually comes out and talks?
It's like a kind of like a meeting area type thing, like think of like a bank office, like that little like rooms on the side. It's just that room right when you walk in, and then there's another door in the back. So it's basically just like a small office. So you can sit down at the desk and you can wait, or you can do whatever.
I'll walk in. I'm assuming the bell rang, so they'll know I'm in there, and I'll just kind of be. If they have like, I don't know, anything on the walls or pictures, just a picture of a boat or something, I'll just be like kind of staring at that, whistling.
Yeah, when the door opens, you'll hear a female voice from the back. Just a minute.
I take your time. No rush here. I'll say under my breath.
Yeah, and then a small female lady, 5'4", give or take, will come scampering out from the back, cleaning her mouth with a book in her hand, or like a big book in her hand. And you'll see her like wiping away like the food or whatever she was eating.
I interrupt you.
Oh, just lunchtime.
I can come back a different time. I don't mean to be imposing.
No, it's okay. Just a sandwich. It's not gonna go cold.
I was talking about that big book you're reading. Some light reading, huh?
What's the leisure? I'm assuming you need the dockmaster. What can I help you with?
I'm newer in town. I've been working on vessels for quite some time, bouncing around from crew to crew. You know how she goes. Talking to one of the lads over there that turns out I may have run into his father a time or two back out in my travels, and we got to talking. He said that usually his crew just has the crane operators from the docks. The docks operate them, and after talking with him, I ran into his captain, Captain Frostbeard, and he had sent me in here to possibly get on the ledger to load up some of the cargo.
You have experience with the cranes?
I do from here and there. I showed the last. I didn't move anything. Don't get mad at me. I just showed him what controls what a little bit. He's young. I know I'm young myself, but I've been around it my entire life, and he seemed eager to learn a thing or two other than mopping the decks. Gets tiring after a while.
Well, why don't you show me what you can do, and if seems like you're a steady hand, we can get you going for something tonight.
Fuck. Okay.
She'll walk out the office with you. She'll point over to this box. She'll say, "Pick up that box and put it on top of that barrel, nice and gently."
Oh. Okay. Do I need to roll anything for this?
I don't know. Do you? Sounds like you do.
Makes it fun.
Let's do a. It's probably gonna be something Dex related at least, right? What do we got? It's not gonna be acrobatics. Let's do a dex check and a sleight of hand check. We'll do dex check to aim the crane and pick it up, and then a sleight of hand check to place it gently to where you're not like dropping precious cargo.
Oh, I'm actually using the crane. I thought the way I was picturing in my head is like she was like, "Oh yeah, like we're gonna test your crane skills," and then she literally just walked out with me and was like, "Just pick up this box with your hands and put it on that barrel."
Oh no, she wants you to pick it up with the crane.
So I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, Dex and
dex check to pick it up, or to aim it accurately. Perfect. You'll pick up the box. You'll be able to reel it back up. It's already fastened up, so there's like rope around the box and whatnot, so it can be picked up. So you'll hook it in, and you'll pick it on up, and then you can wheel it on over, and then I'm going to need a sleight of hand check to put it down nice and gently to where you're not breaking cargo inside.
Ruth.
Yeah, perfect. Well, you're either a natural or the best dockhand I've ever seen.
He's told you I've been around boats my entire life. It's just, staying in the same city or same dock. Sorry, it gets tiring. Like I like to travel the seas, so I don't stay for too long. But I like to help out where I can. And this lad he's got a good head on his shoulders, so maybe I can make another good dockhand out of him for you.
Well, I think he's already part of that crew. But
if they come through again,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. What are the hours you're trying to work?
I I'm only here for about a day. I'm traveling back to just gonna mumble something real quick. Routerstern. Tomorrow morning. So really, I was just hoping to help out maybe this boat in one or two more before the nighttime.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I can keep you a few copper behind, and whatever they pay you afterward is yours to keep. Um, but I can pay you for the ships that need the help getting loaded today. But other than that, I can't offer you a stable salary or anything. But a few copper.
I seems fair. I'm not expecting a full time kind of gig. I like I said, if more so you've seen my skills now, so if I come through for a day or two here and there, maybe I can help out.
Two letterhead.
Any
What was the name again?
uh Charles Bartholomew.
Chunla. And she'll hand you a small little coin purse inside. It's like 7 copper, something like that.
I just said gracias. I thank you.
It's
Is
definitely like a meal. So
any uh any type of wardrobe I should be wearing or to identify ourselves to the crew? Because I know I've only met the lad and the captain in passing, so you may not remember me or any identification cards or anything I should have.
no, if they look like they're struggling to load, just offer to help. I assume they're coming pretty late. Looks like his she'll look at her ledger book. His cargo is, it just says precious cargo. So not sure why he's loading super late, but
I have the winds be calmer during the nighttime. It must be very precious cargo.
that be true.
Any crews that need helping in the meantime, or should I take me break now?
Yeah, she can point you in the direction of anybody that might need crew. Or you can just kind of loiter around in the middle part if you want.
I'm just basically
But
trying to show my face around a little bit so I
yeah,
get a little more recognized. I'm not like just a random out there.
yeah, you can
Still don't know
walk
what
around
I'm
with
doing with this
whatnot.
crane plan, but now I'm part of the crane crew.
Yeah, you have options. You're gonna
Uh,
have direct contact with the box that needs to be loaded, right? So
yes, so that's why I'm trying to think of maybe making a decoy, but getting it over here into their loading area without them noticing. Tough part. Okay. Is there not? I'm not talking to her right now. Is there like a storage area or anything like that's around here? Like a
yeah, it's like a warehouse right here.
okay, bunch of people kind of milling around there, or just workers?
A couple people coming in and out, but nothing too crazy.
Okay. I will walk in there. What was her name again? Or did you give me her name?
Gwendolyn.
That's the dock master.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's her. Okay, I thought that. Okay. Um, sexist of me. Um, I will walk in there then, like I belong there, and just kind of first when I walk in, like intake what I see. How many people are there, like what it looks like, the layout, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, you intake.
Yeah. And what do I outtake?
What do you outtake? um, what do you outtake? Uh, good bit of like empty boxes at the front when you first walk in. There's a couple things for like just like general storage. Some like pitch, which is like the wax that they use to like keep the boards glued on. It's like boat glue basically. So just like some common like basic repair stuff. Pitch is generally pretty expensive in this time period or area, I guess. So if you want to steal it, you can steal it. It's just sitting there. There's maybe like one other person inside the warehouse with you. So kill
Okay, that
them
was my
and
next question. Barely anybody in there.
kill
Does he
them.
look like
And
he's
yeah.
like Oh Jesus. Does he look like tempting? Does he look like he's like really like, or not really, but like he's got a task that he's like intent on doing right now, or is he just kind of milling about, doing a thing here, doing a thing there, if like it comes up?
What is he doing? He's probably sweeping. He's the mopper inside.
Oh, okay. We'll start off strong then. Hey, what's your name?
Caspian.
Caspian. Me, me name's Charles. Charles Bartholomew. Charlie
Nice,
for short.
nice to meet you, Charlie. Any,
Uh,
anything you need help with?
Gwendolyn just hired me for the day, so I was just kind of taking an eye in, seeing what's what, who's who, trying to put my face out there.
All right, nice to meet you. Just
Yeah.
passing on through, or trying to get a meal?
Just passing through, a little bit of passing through, a little bit of getting a meal. You know, times aren't the easiest on the sea cruise nowadays. So, you know, a warm meal and a tankard is, you know, all I really asked her for.
Aye, aye. Shipping should be picking up any day. These or any day soon. I'd hope. Economy's been booming.
I see. The warehouse looks. I mean, it looks spectacular. And y'all got, what was that stuff called?
Pitch.
And you got pitch. I haven't seen that in the warehouse I've worked in. Whew, it's been months.
Aye. Had to get it from the desert area up there in the north.
Oh, Vafia or Vifia or Vastia. It's one of them ones up there.
He says it in a staticky voice because we haven't named that area yet, but not Vifia.
I thought it was Vifia. My bad.
Different continent.
All right, I'll say all my stuff in staticky. Just voice then too.
This is the dune area I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I came from a ways away. Then it must be. I know one of the boats I'm helping out with. They're loading. The ledger just said precious cargo, and they're loading late at night when the winds are calmer, the seas are calmer. So they must be using some of that for their cargo. I assume.
Using pitch.
You need.
You lost me here. Why would they need
Isn't
pitch?
pitch what like holds together the? You're saying like holds together like the boards of like the crates.
No, the ships. Like the ships start to break or whatnot. Like and they need to like replace a board. So they're not taking the water.
I thought
It's
it
like
was
that-
just like expensive like pine tar they're using kind of for like
No.
the crates. I see.
No, it's like the board glue that like you used to hold the boards of like wooden ships back in the old days.
Well, fuck that all. Throw all that out the window. That never happened. Well, it's nice knowing that I'm working in a dockyard that can afford the nice things for, I mean, one, the crews, but for the crew workers as well. They'll be floating on knowing they're safe tonight.
Aye. Just for minor repairs. I guess it's quite a bit of money and just a sticky substance sitting here, but nobody's come stealing it, so no need to protect it. You know, help out the people, don't hurt the people. It's a good area we live in.
I've seen enough swords on the docks too that I don't know who would mess around with any stealing around here. I'd be too scared myself.
That's true. That's true.
This one of the crews I'm loading for, they I've already talked to. I got three loads today. I'm working one of the cranes, and two of the crews, it's easier things. They had barrels already staged, or a few crates here and there that I've seen. But the crew that's loading at nighttime, the ledger only says precious cargo, and there's nothing much else in what type of container it's gonna be in, and I want to make sure if it's precious that I I really know what to be expecting. So I really can't afford to be messing up anything like that. Would you by chance know like what kind of crate they're shipping in, or if it's like a long crate, short crate, heavy crates, light crates?
Do you know who the captain is?
It's one of the few I know. Captain Frostbeard.
Ah,
Only talked to him
Frostbeard.
for a minute, but nice guy. Little intense.
Yeah, he usually loads a box like this, and you'll push out like a 5x5 box out in front of you. Pretty big box.
Okay. I saw a few of the on the dockyards. Okay,
That
that
big.
shouldn't shouldn't be the worst. I mean, that'll be a little stressful. Have you had loads from him in the past?
Aye. Usually every once in a while, some whiskey or something like that.
Oh, he's got the good stuffs.
Aye, aye, yeah.
No wonder his crew's so happy all the time.
Usually a
So
few
that's
barrels of the cheaper stuff, and maybe sometimes a case or something like the more expensive stuff.
I'm following you. I'm assuming it'll be a heavier crate then. They probably got hay inside or maybe another supporting box or something along those lines.
The box isn't too heavy. Usually on the lighter side. Barrels, yes, those ones are heavy. A lot of liquid in those barrels.
I Okay, so not too heavy. Uh, okay. That box that he pushed out, I'm assuming it was empty if he pushed it out that easily.
Yep.
Okay. Um, Still nobody in here?
Do you need someone else in here?
No.
Then no.
And there's just a bunch of kind of boxes that are all half put together. Some have stuff, some don't have stuff.
Yep.
Is there any like markings on them to show what ship they're going to?
Nope. There might be like some storage area stuff, and there might be like a piece of paper like wedged into like the lid of some of the boxes or something like that, but or like inside the band of like one of the barrel bands, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. What was his name again? I didn't write it down.
Caspian.
Caspian. Well, Caspian, I don't have any loads right now, and I already ate me lunch earlier. You need some help sweeping around here or moving some things around real quick before I have to head to load up something?
Wouldn't mind taking me a lunch. Here, and you'll hand you the broom.
Oh, okay. That's easier than killing him. Really do want to kill him though.
He'll leave back turned to you as he walks out, giving you his job to do.
I'm gonna just once he's out the warehouse, just drop the broom on the ground. Start. Can I look through like one or two similar crates to see what's in them? Similar, like as in like the ones that we're shipping.
Sorry, what?
Can I look in like one or two of like the similar size crates to the ones that we're shipping? See what's inside, or are they like nailed shut?
Probably the ones that have stuff in are nailed shut. But you could take the nails out. There's a hammer, crowbar, whatever, everything you need, as long as you don't break the nails or
Yeah.
damage the wood.
And then is there? I guess final question: is there a lot of just loose stuff to be loaded into the crates, just kind of lying around as well, to be packaged?
Is there a bunch of loose stuff?
Like if there's, let's say, like they're shipping a box of whiskey, is there like kind of like a packing area where there's just like whiskey bottles to be loaded up into the crate to be ready to be shipped?
Like empty bottles? What are you trying to? What? Sorry.
Like the stuff that they're shipping,
Yeah.
it's whiskey bottles that is inside of a crate with hay and stuff around it.
Yeah.
Is there those whiskey bottles or whatever other kind of like merchandise that's being shipped between all the boats on the dock, is there anything like that that's not already packaged? That's like sitting around that needs to be put into a box to be shipped. Like put into a box, closed, good to go.
Like specifically whiskey bottles or
No. It's anything. Is there like a packing area? Essentially, is what I'm saying.
yeah, there's like hay in here and everything like that to like fill up boxes for like padding and whatnot, and you can find smaller boxes to put inside bigger box. For like items to put in there though, there's not really like just like loose. Everything that's brought here is already like ready to go, or it's been like seized by the dockhand, and like she's waiting for like approval to get it back
that's
out.
what I was looking for. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So everything's already packed up. That's already like here. That's supposed to be here. So, but
Okay,
there is like hay for people to pack their own stuff too. So.
Okay. How many of those boxes were the same size as the one we're shipping?
There's like 3 of them, and then there's one out on the dock already.
Okay. Can I look at the 3 that are in here and do a perception check to see if I'd notice any like, I know you said some had like markings on them to show like what ship they're going to and such.
So that's just like a piece of paper. It's not like spray paint or anything
Okay.
like that.
Can I read the piece of paper on the 3 of them to see if any of them say the Blood Boon Sailor?
You want the 3 empty ones, or you want the?
There's no loaded. I guess I'm confused now too. I thought there was loaded and.
Yeah, but they can't leave the whiskey here, right? They're going to go get the whiskey, most likely already packaged up, or they might bring it here to pack it up, if that's what you're asking for.
Okay, because I was basically trying to find a whiskey bottle that I could get like the weight of.
Gotcha. Yeah, the whiskey's not here yet, right? It's got to be kept cold and whatnot, so they're not going to start bringing it out until nighttime. So you'd expect it to be in like a box this size going inside a box this big type of thing. So maybe they're bringing it in a box like this, or maybe it's already loaded up like that. It's hard to know.
Yeah, I'm hitting like a roadblock. Okay. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll load up some hay in one of the crates that looks similar to the one that was out. That I would, because he said box in a box. I'm assuming it's the bigger one. That's the one you said the sizes they usually ship. So it'd be that, probably hay with the box inside of it. They have the whiskey in. So I'll at least get like one of like the bigger boxes ready with hay in it and kind of put it like on like the side of the warehouse where it won't be taken, hopefully, or used.
Sorry, one more time.
I'm just making a replica box of what he described they usually ship out as. So I'm gonna make the same size box, or if there's one already made, and I'll load it up with hay so that when I put the second box of like other whiskeys in there, it'll be ready to go. I'm just gonna like etch like a marking so I know which box it is that I'm making the fake box.
Okay, so you're prepping a box.
Yes.
For the whiskey box to go inside of.
Prepping a box for the fake whiskey to go in.
Okay. But you still have to go get fake whiskey.
Or something that is just the similar weight. It can be stones.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you can prep it.
My plan is just put something similar weight. Go back to Onion, maybe get a cart or something like that to load up over here, and then drop it off like close to where they would have like their box, and then when I crane the fake one into theirs and leave the real one over here, but have like maybe a piece of paper saying it's for like a fake ship or something.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'll just like carve like a quick cup into like the corner of like the box or something so I know which one it is.
All right. So the current plan is basically like the switcheroo, right? So if they're bringing it already in a box, a big box that's just ready to, basically if they bring it on the cart and they're just ready for you to like load it right off the get-go, you have something close by to swap it out. So if that's the case, how are you going to get them to like look away, right? Because if this is their only cargo that they're loading on, then odds are the eyes are going to be all on you loading this box.
Oh, okay. Didn't think that far ahead.
If it's coming in the smaller box, that could potentially be better for you because then they have to pack it up. So you can cause the distraction, swap out boxes, or you can do whatever.
A lot of it's just I don't know until it's here. So that's where it's just kind of tough.
Yeah.
I don't really know, man. I mean, yeah, for now I'll just keep the big box in here ready to go if I need it. Like I said, I don't fucking know. I'm like hitting the roadblock with this.
Sure. Probably this time Seamus comes in, be like, "Hey, there you are, buddy.
Oi, Seamus.
What's the plan?"
Not much of a plan. Done me groundwork. Got hired as a crane operator for them, but
okay.
My voice inside me head was telling me that there's only one box being loaded, so the whole switcheroo plan's probably not the best.
You know what kind of box they are bringing it in?
I know 2 types of boxes it could be, but that's the problem is we don't know till it gets here. He's got the bigger box ready if it's the smaller box that they're bringing it in, and we could potentially swap it out somehow, but we need a distraction as well, which is tough without drawing attention to ourselves, and grabbing it from their cart as well is going to be tough in itself. There's all three were armed. Seems after talking with one of the crew members that the captain has hired decent crew.
Alright, let me right ahead. I will go up to the distillery and I'll see what they are loading up, and I'll come back with best description I can give you, and we can see if we can sort out a better hashed out plan right before loading time. We'll have to be moving quick. They'll be behind me, but they're in a cart, and I'll be on a single horse, so should have a bit of a head start on them.
Aye.
All right, I'll see you after nightfall then. Don't get too drunk.
Oh, no drinks tonight. Gotta keep the crane steady.
Good lad. And he'll run over to Onions, and you'll hop on a little horse and get going.
Is there any like crates that are out in the docks that aren't sealed, or are most of them like ready to go? Crates and barrels.
Probably the ones out here are all sealed because they don't want water getting inside of them, stuff like that.
Okay. So even putting the little one in is gonna be a fucking bitch.
Yeah, if it's coming in the small one, they have to go inside this little warehouse and load it.
Yeah.
Whether they want you to do that or not, if it's a pretty big thing of whiskey, then probably needs to have like 2 people to do it. So they might want to do it themselves and pack it themselves. It's hard to say.
If it's sealed in the big crate, then I just don't really have an option for it.
Kill them all.
They're gonna be
steal a ship.
It's fucking tough, man.
You got options.
I got too many options and not enough fucking creativity to do it. The distraction is also going to be a challenge. I'm trying to think through.
Yeah, you've got Seamus here with you to help, so he can help with the distraction. When he comes back, he'll be back before them, right? So he can cause your distraction for you off in the distance or whatever, while you're handling the loading and the capturing of the boxes and whatnot. Or if you need him as extra set of hands to kill people, then you can have him there to help you kill people. So up to you there.
Can I go over to Onion's place?
Or you can just go full stealth mode. Yeah, go up to Onion.
At the end of the day, I could always just activate my cloak,
But you
grab the
can't see in
box,
there either. But yeah.
run wildly.
True. As long as you're close by the box.
Go over to Onion's place. Hey, Onion, sorry to bother you again. Has Seamus, does he cut you in with this with how much you're helping us?
He throws me a quid or two here and there.
I have a little bit of an idea. It could be far fetched where you might not want to risk your job over it, but with swapping out the boxes, we need a bit of a distraction, and I was thinking when they do when Seamus comes back and lets us know what it's arriving in, if it's the smaller box and we're able to swap it out, would you be able to mayhaps release some of your horses from the stables, like let them loose, maybe kick them in the arse a little bit, see if cause some commotion around, maybe say that they got some hooligans came in and unlocked the doors, or they jumped over the stables or something. Does that happen in the past, or that'd be a little bit of a crazy idea?
Aye, that could work. Or he'll pull out like a big like brass bell. I've got a bell as well. Maybe I can go down the street a little ways and start ringing the bell, or maybe go out in the water and start ringing the bell as like a mayday. Or we've got options.
That's the typical Mayday bell.
Any bell in the middle of the ocean is probably a mayday bell.
Fair. I just don't know if that would distract everybody from it.
You gambling man.
This may go down to the killing route. Yeah, the bell's not a bad idea. Would you need me to find you a boat to be able to get out there, or you a strong swimmer? Little legs means fast paddling.
He's got me a small skiff over on the edge of the docks.
Aye. Keep it in the back pocket for now. I'll come let you know once Seamus arrives. It's gonna be fast moving, so it might be kind of we do it or we don't kind of situation.
Sorry, what was the last thing?
It's like once Seamus comes here, it's gonna be pretty much like, hey, you need to be getting out there in the water to get out there to ring the bell, or like we're not doing that.
Okay. Yeah. So you just kind of killing time until Seamus gets back then.
Yeah, I don't have much.
All right. So yeah, a few hours pass and night's time will come. You've prepped your boxes for both cases for what the box comes in. If they need to load it, you have like an empty box ready to go for them to like load up their thing. Maybe like a smaller one close by it, with just like some stones that you found on the shoreline piled up in there. So you have your small decoy, you have your big decoy out on the dock already, and then you've got an empty box inside here if they need a load. So, yeah, you got the switcheroos sorted out. You've got your decoy now. You should have. You should have gained 1 HP last night, just so you know. And you could have rolled dice this morning.
Live life on the edge.
Based. All right. Okay, yeah. Another hour or two passes. And Seamus will come trotting on down the road. He'll stable the horse, won't even bother desaddling, and say, we've got about an hour head start on them. It is coming in a small box, so they'll most likely load it up into a bigger one to pad it up.
Aye, that's great work, Seamus. I've already got one ready to go. My only hiccup might be how close are you with Caspian? Is he well known around here?
I know of him. Should be gone though. He's usually a daytime worker.
Oh, they have day shift and night shift. Or is there even a night shift?
Nope.
Oh, okay, even better. I was gonna have to
They
just kill
said,
Caspian.
yeah, they said they have Onion come around. They ask Onion for help if they need help, like loading stuff. And he'll generally
Okay.
grab like sailors from the bar or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I was planning on having to kill Caspian, so I'd be like the worker during nighttime. Oh well, what would my alibi be? I guess I could just be the crane worker that's in the warehouse, just seeing like what's being loaded.
Mhm.
Okay. I do have a bit of a distraction with Onion if we need it to cause a little bit of a ruckus out in the sea with some bells. If that doesn't work, I may have to take out one or two of the loaders from the crew. We might just have to make a getaway. Have they seen you face? I know only one of the crew members has seen mine.
No. I was in the forest and just snuck my way up there, parked the horse down the road. So got a view, started sprinting out, and got back on the horse and headed this way. Um, Making a ruckus. So what you want him to start making noise once we walk inside there? Maybe 10 seconds later, 15 seconds later, minute later.
I was picturing maybe they're here in an hour. Have them row out maybe 10 minutes prior. I'll explain to Onion that we'll do candle lights in the window. I'm assuming there's a window somewhere.
Yeah.
Uh, one light by land. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Dang, I can't make it rhyme. Bell. Two, two lights by sea. And
Bell.
by me, he has to ring the.
The bell.
It's a work in progress. We're workshopping it.
I'm getting Irish Trump now. We're working it. Okay. Yeah. He'll nod his head. He'll prep his little skiff down the docks a little bit. And once you guys see some lantern light in the distance from the wagon, he'll start heading on out.
Okay. Did Seamus say they usually ask him for help loading it? Like, I'm seeing like, would he be the one working the candles, or would it be me working the candles? Like, he's helping load it, and then he could signal to me if it's not possible to swap him out.
Sounds like he's probably gonna pretend to be Onion. So the cart's coming back in. He'll pretend to be Onion.
I got the two.
He'll put on like a little cloak that Onion was wearing, like a little like fisherman's coat type thing. So he's waiting at the stables, ready to greet them. He'll basically like hop on the wagon with them, go down the road with them, and then once they're unloaded, he'll take the wagon back up the road.
Okay. I'm not confident in any of this, but fuck it. Let's get ahead with it.
All right, wagon comes on down the road. You see fake Onion hop into the wagon. They don't even suspect a thing because they're racist and all halflings are the same.
Aim.
Yeah, they roll a 5. So yeah, they don't notice. They don't recognize this different guy. And so yeah, he'll come on down the road. They'll stop here with the wagon and hop on out. So I'm assuming you have candle in hand already, and maybe like a second one set up out here type of thing.
Yeah. So I was gonna basically have like one, like maybe like I was lighting candles, like maybe like have, on their way in, I had like one or two like set up, just like lighting up where they're coming in, so they have just almost like a street light kind of thing, but just candles.
Probably just one in your hand, and you're going to guide them in type of thing.
Okay, that works too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can have like your second one here. So if you need two, you have one here, and you already have one in your hand. So once he sees a second light come on, he's when he'll ring the bells.
Yes. Okay. And then Seamus. So I'm leading them in with Seamus driving the cart.
Yeah, they'll hop on out. The 3 armed guards. Guy on the ship is still walking around or whatever. And the 2 non-bald guys, not Frostbeard or whatever his name was, will begin unloading the small box. They'll lift it together, Doesn't look like they're struggling too much. Doesn't seem crazy heavy, but I think they're just lifting it together to lift it together, basically, just protect their backs, you know. So yeah, they'll take it off the wagon. They'll start walking it down this way into the warehouse, and they walk inside with you.
Yeah, I'll follow them in. I'll just kind of like small talking with them. I'm tired of the accent, so I might try that for a little bit. Walking in with them, just giving them like light, just so they see where they're walking and everything, and just small talking, like, oh, you know, come here often. Doesn't look too heavy. Y'all must ship a lot of this kind of stuff, and then wait for them to kind of see how they're gonna proceed with loading it.
Yeah, you can get in there and hang out with them for a second. So you don't light the second candle?
I will say I have it in my hand. I haven't put it like in the window yet, though.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. When they bring the box in, they'll set it by the bigger crate that's set up there that you prepped, and they'll say, "Well, if you don't mind, get the padding in there, and keep this all nice and packed for us."
Yes, sir. I'll make sure it's all nice and snug. So when it's loaded on, you know, nothing will be jostling or rustling or bustling. I'll put one candle, I guess, in the window.
One was no distraction.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're telling me to load it, right?
Yeah, but they're staying in here. They're not leaving you.
Oh, I thought they were just leaving. Oh. Gotcha. I'll put 2 candles in that window then, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can start breaking open the box a little bit. Maybe take off the front part of it, kill some time, so you can load the box in like easier, so you don't have to like go high. Right, it's 5 feet tall, so hard to like reach over. So
maybe like break a nail or two on accident, like bend the nail or something like that. And be like, it's been a long day, you know. My eyes are getting tired. I apologize.
Sure. Yeah, and probably like 45 seconds later, the bell will start ringing off in the distance. You'll
I'll kind of
hear it.
Oh, go ahead.
Both of them will hear it, and their ears perk up a little bit, and they both kind of start making their way towards the door a little bit.
I'll start walking with them a little bit, but a little bit behind them. But I'll be talking so they think I'm with them. And just be like, "Hey, is that not that's the danger bell or the stress bell? No, may have a sailor down."
If we load up the crate, we can get on out there, maybe help them.
You don't hear the screaming though. They sound close. We may be able to help them. We have some line or something we can throw out, possibly. It's seconds, not minutes that I hear, lads. Go. Can one of y'all maybe go see at least what it is? I can look for some twine or something around in here. I should have one of these shelves. At least should be long enough. I mean, yelling doesn't sound too far. Maybe it's just
we had different ideas of how this distraction plan was going to work. This was like a distraction for you to swap out the boxes for like a split second, because you already have a small one prepped. Because they're not gonna leave the box, right?
Well, that's why I was trying to get like one to go out, me to be like, oh, I'll go back and get like the twine, and then like real quick while I'm getting the twine, like swap them out.
Okay, then yeah, that'll kind of work. Maybe one of them goes checks with Frostbeard, the other one is still kind of like looking out in the distance, and you can go back and get twine. And yeah, around here is where you can swap the boxes. You have one already set aside. You can just swap out the small box for your prep box. Maybe the color of the box is a little bit different, but if it's going inside the bigger box, it's not going to matter, right? They're not going to be able to see it.
It'll be sealed. So,
yep.
I guess right after I swap them out, then I'll just like immediately start. I'll throw a little bit of like the packing on top of it, so you can't really see like the color of it. Maybe if they look closely. Excuse me. And then like kind of light jog back over to it. I found the twine, but I don't hear the screaming anymore. I just hear the bell.
Might make me a sleight of hand check for your fast movements inside of the warehouse.
Bonus action. Okay. Yeah. Oh, first one. Yeah.
22 would
Well,
have been great.
shit.
Perception time! They are focused on the shore. They aren't really listening behind them. Ooh, that's a nat 2 on the perception check.
What the fuck?
It's lucky. Here, I'm picking it. I'm showing the camera.
I literally have like,
That's 2.
if I'm in character right now, I have like my hand on my dagger.
Nat 2 on the perception check. They are focusing out on the sea. Frostbeard's gone. Maybe right when you make your noise sliding the box, you look over and Frostbeard calls the other guy to come over there for a second. And so he'll leave you totally unguarded for like
All
15
alone?
seconds. Yep.
Okay.
And so yeah, you can do your little quick
I
little
will-
setup, and then you can walk out there and be like, "Here's the twine" or something like that, or I don't hear the scream anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll put, if I got 15 seconds, I'll just put like, yeah, a little bit of like padding. I guess that's like hay or whatever over the box, just so you can't really notice it. And I'll have like a little stack. I'm assuming there's already a stack like right next to it. And then I'll just kind of run out with the twine. I didn't get their names, I guess. So just be like, lads, I have it here.
Frostbeard said
Next?
we're gonna head out that way once we're loaded up. No point in rushing. We don't hear the bell anymore. If they're gone, they're gone already. So we'll head out there and see if we can either find the body or if it's someone that needs to tow back in, we'll tow them back in.
The seas be cruel. I'll be pouring one out for that lad tonight.
All right. Let's go finish boxing up that crate.
Aye, it's I had the pattern all set up, so I'll just start getting it nice and snug, like I said, for you. Make sure not to bend any nails this time.
Yeah, you can head back in. You can pat it on up, and then you can set up the.
Where did I put the real one?
I assume probably like a box or two down. You mentioned something about like a not like a stamp, but like a thing to say it's going to a different boat, basically, like a piece of paper.
Yeah, like a fake manifest.
Yeah, you said you already prepped that, so I assume you just threw that on there, type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you did that, and so you walk in there, front panel's off of the thing, box is already on there. You can just quickly, before they even come in through the door, start piling more hay in there, and start putting the box together. So when you're putting the first part back on or whatever, they'll see a little bit of the box or whatnot, but it's covered in hay, so shitty perception check. Yeah, they don't recognize it or anything like that. And so yeah, you can load it back up, put the box together, nail it all together, and you can put the little like rollers to wheel it on out there, so you guys can load it on the ship a little easier. So yeah, you can get it out there. Let's do it one more time, just in case we drop the box and they have to open up their cargo to see if it's fucked
Don't
up.
you fucking do this to me. Dexterity and sleight of hand.
Yep. Dex to hit it. Make it look like you know what you're doing. Ooh.
Not great, Bob.
Frostbeard will come on over. First time loading a box, or just because it's dark out?
No, sir. I was just a bit nervous with the darkness. I didn't have my candle on me. I left it inside there when I heard the bells. I must have forgot it in the rush. I'm so sorry, sir.
No problem. One more shot, and he'll walk over with his little torch that he's got.
Oh, I appreciate the light, sir. Oof.
That's to put it down. We'll hold that for the put it down, but we need a dex check.
We're doing the dexterity again.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
we don't have to hold that.
Technically, it's the same roll, so both will work. So yeah, you can pick it up and you can move it onto the ship. You can place it down, nice and softly. Um, no damage to the ship. No damage to the box. We can place it down nice and easy. Yeah. Is there anything else you say to the crew after loading it?
Is not Caspian. Didn't write his name down again. Cullen or whatever his name is.
Caitlin, yeah.
Callan.
Callum.
Is he on the deck still? Does he recognize me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Does he say anything?
You introduce yourself as Charlie? Charles.
Charles Bartholomew, which is what I told the dockmaster as well.
Thanks for the help, Charles.
Absolutely, lad. Hopefully one day you can learn a little better than I did. I bit embarrassed talking up my skills to you and then having a little toss up there.
Frostbeard will come over. It happens to the best of us, and you'll put 2 coins in your hand, in silvers.
Oh, thank you, sir. That'll do nicely for the tavern tonight. The drinks are going to be on me at the Blind Griffin.
Don't go too crazy now.
Oh, no promises, Captain. Kind of slap him on the back and just start like moving away to like not keep the conversation going. I don't want him to see me more than I have to.
Yeah. My fucking iPad's messed up. It's not letting me fucking do the thing anymore. Whatever. All right, where are we at? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Blind Griffin. Yeah, I think this will work. They will load up. They will head on out towards that bell ringing. I believe halflings actually have dark vision. Let me double check that.
I thought I have dark vision too, don't I?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that what's his name can get back in without dying.
Oh, it could be a Hegel and Holland situation.
Halfling 5e, D&D 5e. Race. Small, perf, practical, kind, curious, behind. Halfling traits. Brave languages. And nothing about the division. Fuck me. I'm guessing if it doesn't say, then they don't. So we'll give him a roll to get back in. He gets back in. Not 18. So he'll make his way back into the dock. Maybe he stays back around like the shore or something like that to avoid their ship as they're heading on out. So Onion can make it back and we can meet up with the gang.
It's Reddit thread saying they don't.
Perfect. So yeah, he makes it back anyways. He's familiar with this area. So yeah, we have successfully stolen the cargo. Now we just need to get it back to the Blind Griffin.
I'm assuming Onion is still. Well, he made it back, so yeah. Onion's like over in his stables.
Yep.
Can I give him the 2 coins that the captain gave me? Because I haven't even heard those. For your troubles, I guess I could have given you some help with some torch or some light to guide you back, but it might have given a little too much attention to us. You did perfectly there, Onion. That's gave me just enough time to switch him out. I may need one more favor from you. May need to borrow I mean, is this small enough to like carry this crate? I'm assuming not if it's like 12 to 15.
You got like a hour walk back, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I'm saying like carry it like on the horse.
Oh, for sure on the horse, yeah. Chance of
I
dropping it and breaking it, it's not even worth it. He'll let you take the wagon free of charge.
Oh,
it's his cousin that you're working with.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to. I'll do my best to get a bottle set aside for you.
Well, not for the price that they're selling these at.
They don't know how many came in the box. You know, it could have had one damage during the swatcheroo. Wow, switcheroo.
Should be a full case, I'd assume. No reason to not transfer the whole thing. You'll see. I need to start walking over to the box, and he'll grab the crowbar. You stop him from opening it?
No.
You pop the lid. He'll open it, and he'll close it real quick.
Everything all good, Onion?
Yeah. And you'll grab some nails and hammers and start sealing the box again.
No. Can I use a? Oh, I don't even know what I would check for that.
You can try to stop him. You can just try and stop him. You can just interrupt him.
Onion. I mean, you did a lot of work.
Nail in there.
I was right in there. I feel like my eyes should be able to see the treasures as well.
I don't know if once you're looking at this one.
I'm already walking over to him and like kind of, he's tiny, so I'm just kind of like start opening the lid.
Yeah, you can.
I'm assuming I'm stronger than he is.
Yeah, you can push him out of the way. You can be like, I would. You can open the lid, and inside it's gonna be like a couple like bushels of magic wands.
Huh.
There's probably like 20 to 30 magic wands inside of this box. Yeah, you can pick one up.
And I assume those are expensive as fuck and illegal as fuck.
Possibly.
When I pick it up, do I feel anything like I can use it?
You can try.
I'll point it towards the onion. Leviosa.
Firebolt will come out. Go ahead and
trying to levitate him, man.
It's gonna be a D20 plus 3.
What?
Just roll me a D20 plus 3.
Is that for damage?
You hit him with the firebolt.
I was trying to fucking levitate him, man. That's a little playful moment here.
You
How am I gonna explain this to Seamus?
You pointed a gun at him.
Fuck.
What does Firebolt do? The biggest range spell attack against on so it's fine. Alright, roll me 1d10 damage, fire damage.
Yes, sir. Why not 9?
I don't know if this guy's leveled or not. He's supposed to just be like a 0th level NPC. I think you just kill him. No. If it's a 15 or higher, we'll give him a chance to survive. It's a 19. No joke, 19.
What are his chances, Doc?
It's pretty high. I feel like he should get like level 2 off of that. Right? At least level 2. His cousin's level 5.
I feel like if he lives, it's even worse for me. How the fuck do I explain this to him? Oh, sorry.
He's probably just a normal fighter. He's not a rogue. So, better chance of him surviving. 5 on the first roll. 8 on the second. So he's got average 13 health. What's his con, though? /R space 3d6. Ooh, average con. Okay. Yeah, he'll survive barely. If you hit him with the fireball, like ah,
Just third-degree burns all over his body now.
he's patting out the flames. Put that down.
And I'm sorry, youngin. It was supposed to be a little jokey joke, you know, you between me and the lad. I kind of want it though.
Talk with Finnegan. I'm sure he'll give you one. It seems like you already know what you're doing with that.
No, youngin. I think I'll be taking this one.
It-
You saw nothing, correct? I'll point the wand back towards him.
Sure. Yeah.
Heavy.
That one's yours. That one's yours.
You counted a complete package, never tampered with.
I don't know what's inside the box whatsoever. And he starts hammering the nails back in.
Good lad.
I never saw it. You never saw it.
Just remember, Onion. Seamus, if he ever hears of this, I know where he works. I know where Seamus lives. And I can find out where Yi lives. Don't let it get out.
You'll not.
What do you tell Seamus when he asks about the burns?
What burns? You take the cart. I stay in here. I'll say I'm cleaning up the mess.
I feel like the burns aren't going to go away in a day, though.
Wear a long coat. Something like that.
Aye, good lad. I'll be taking. No, I won't be a dick. Never mind. I was gonna say I'll take your best horse.
Take that silver. Give me the 2 silver.
Actually, yeah. Give me the 2 silver back.
You're taking. Oh my god! You should be paying him. You should be paying him off. Are you gonna actually ask for the 2 silver back? You're taking the 2 silver back. Decide now. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Dick. He'll toss you his coin purse. There's some copper in there too now.
I'll leave him like 3 copper in his purse.
All right.
How much am I adding in?
5 silver and probably like another 10 copper.
Okay. We're a rich man now, and I add a magic wand.
Yep. Wand of fire bolts.
Well, I wish I knew it was called that before. Was there different? I guess it might be too late because I didn't do like a perception check or anything. Was there different kinds of wands in there?
They all look the same. They were kind of bundled together though.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll start my happy little ride over to the flying griffin.
Yeah. Let me. I might just have you check your own thing in the resource. Do you have something in your resource tab?
No.
Okay, one's guessing.
Last resource, I'm assuming for this one.
Yeah. We're gonna go. I think they closed it down. Oh no, they didn't. They brought it back on. Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll figure out this stuff in a bit, but basically just gonna figure out if there's charges on this or not.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we should be okay. Wands was in page.
Explains why it was so light.
True. Yeah, so you can hop back on the cart with Seamus. Let him know that what's his face is cleaning up, and you guys can head on out.
Sweet.
Magic items, nice. Wands, nice. not nice. It's gonna suck. Fuck. Let's go. $2d25 plus 15.
Oh. Oh, I did that wrong. Plus 15.
All right. So
Wow.
you have 40 charges on. Wow, dichotomy, epitome of average. You'll have 41 charges on the wand, and you'll take one down, so you'll have 40 left.
40.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't know when it's gonna die, so play that out however you would like. But just so you know,
I can count.
so class resources or whatever on the right side, or whatever, everything, or you can just keep track of it by yourself. But you're at 40 now.
Sweet.
25 1. All right. You
That's
make
crazy.
your way back to the blind griffin, where the peeps are waiting for you. The bar is already lively, ready to go. And yeah, you can roll on up with the wagon, unload, and start just carrying the box in if you like.
Did Flanagan ever tell us like how to bring it in? If he wanted to be discreet about it, like go in the back or anything? Give us any instructions?
Not necessarily. You haven't really talked to Finn since yesterday.
Oh, Finnegan, not Flanagan. Is there a back door then that I could go in instead of the front door?
There's like a cellar in the back, so if you wanted to keep it cold, you could go down to the cellar.
Yeah, I'll go down to the cellar, and if there's like a open shelf kind of in a corner or something like that, I'll put it there and maybe put like something else on top of it so it doesn't look like it's been freshly put there.
Sure. Yeah, you can go around back, open up the cellar, and put it on down there. Haven't put the cellar on the map, but
Yeah.
through the back. There's stairs for it, so there's stairs down that way. So the door should be somewhere on the back wall here somewhere. But yeah, you can put it down there, and then there's another staircase going up.
Like back into the bar?
Probably locked though. So.
Well, it's still Alaric. I'm never gonna get this right. Alaric.
Yeah, you can try knocking or something.
Yeah, I'll start pounding on it a little bit. Oi! Alaric! Let me out!
Yeah. A little bit of
Lad!
time goes by, and you'll hear the
Lad!
the deadbolt move and slide, and the hatch will open back up. Oh, what are you doing down there?
You didn't that's not some way to greet an old friend. I thought we're singing tonight, Alaric.
He'll grab you by like the collar and pull you out. Get out of there.
I'll start screaming. He's had me kidnapped down there for 3 days. 3 days, everybody.
Not another one, Alaric! Someone yells.
Do I see Finnegan, like, as I'm being drug out?
Nope.
Oh. Well, I guess as he's dragging me out then. 3 days. Can you believe it, everyone? 3 days down there. Without a pint. Pints for the entire bar.
You pay it?
Yeah.
How much you slam it down?
How much is a pint here?
A couple copper? 2-3 copper? Something like that.
Alright, I'll slam down. I don't know if I want to. I'll slam down 1 platinum, 1 gold.
Jesus.
We're celebrating tonight, lads.
I think it's more than what you were getting paid to do this job. Or it's actually exactly what you were getting paid to do this job, I think.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll slap down like 4 gold.
Alright, that's more than enough. Plenty to pay for everybody. But yeah, you can slam it down. Was Alaric listening in on your thing? Nope. Alaric keeps his mind to himself. He does not listen in when Finn's talking, so he does not know that you were here for a job for Finn. So
Perfect.
You can just sit on down at the bar, your seat from before if you like, or whatnot.
Yeah. Lily here as well, or no? She's probably out with Finnegan.
She's here in the corner. She's beating up on that drunk dude from before.
Oh, I'll go talk to her then. This corner or the other corner?
This table.
Okay. All right, Lily. Hasn't he had enough? You've been beating on him since yesterday.
Bloody drunk, doesn't know when to stop.
The bloody lass doesn't know when to stop. Try and pull her off of him, I guess. Can barely even see who he is anymore.
Good. That way he can actually look in the mirror and enjoy what he sees. You finish your job with Finn?
Damn, Lily. What did you say?
You finish your job for Finn?
I did a little day work. If that's what you're saying. It's been delivered. I'll tell Finnegan where it is once he arrives.
He's here. Go knock on the door by the front.
Not the cellar door where Lardak had me kidnapped.
No, over by the front door. That door on the side.
Don't let me come out here and you're beating up on him again.
No promises.
I'll bring over a new pint for the drunk.
Yeah, he's still kind of like unconscious. So, yeah, you can walk over to the little shed thing and knock on it.
Do like the secret knock, 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 knock.
Knock, knock is the reply, and then door opens. Finn's in there with the same two guys from before, yesterday. It says, "Finished the job already, huh?"
Should I go in?
Yeah, you can come on in.
Oh, a little fancy room in here. I need to say you need to work on your security. If I just guessed your secret knock just like that.
It's the standard knock. Everyone does that knock. It's not the secret knock. But it's our pub who's gonna come in here and do a fancy old knock and rob the place, huh?
I was gonna think of a smart ass thing to say, but I don't want to piss him off yet. That's a great point. The job's done. I feel I can speak freely here. The whiskey, I wanted to keep it nice and temperate for y'all. I know it's expensive stuff, so I have it down in Aladic's cellar down there. I played it off as I was just drunkenly down in the cellar, and he was not too happy with me being down there, but he's none the wiser.
Fantastic. And you'll grab like a little coin purse and toss it your way, and like 10, 12 gold in there. So just add 12 gold to your character sheet. Wait, 12? 20%, 240. There's two of you. 12's fine, whatever. And he'll go on and get up and says, we gotta try this, I guess. Come, let's grab a bottle. We'll try a little toast on the way down there, or as we get down there.
Aye, lead the way.
Yeah, you can go on down there. The two brothers or whoever joined with him. And you guys can go on down to the cellar. Go into the cellar. Someone pulls out a crowbar. There we go. And you guys can open it up, and they.
Are they opening it for everyone to see?
No, they're down the cellar. Just the four of you guys, and maybe Seamus. Seamus is probably.
Is he opening it like onions like onion opened it, where it was like just like slightly cracking it, or is it just like taking off the whole lid?
Take off the whole lid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pry it open, and they'll flip open the top, and their jaws hit the ground. Fuck. This was not supposed to be what we get.
This is an even bigger haul. Might be a little harder to push, but this is worth many times what that whiskey probably was worth.
It's war crime worthy, honestly. Fuck.
I thought we were thieves here, boys. Crime, not our life. I'm amazed by it, of course, but this is.
It's a big haul, though. Someone's gonna want this back.
Do you know who Captain Graybeard?
Frostbeard.
you know who Captain Frostbeard may be working with? Maybe, I mean, you seem to know a lot of people around here, Finnegan.
Uh, Only the government would be moving this amount of quantity of wands. There's not enough wizards in the realm to make something like this. It's got to be either the one of the caches from the war or something. They're maybe transporting it.
Maybe for one of the fiefdoms in this, or just castles,
Hmm?
strongholds. You thinking maybe for one of the strongholds?
What are you talking about, like the thieving districts or whatever? Like one of the
No,
rival
like
gangs,
the
or
kings. I don't know if they're like fiefdoms or what.
yeah, it's definitely part of like the kingdom. Yeah. You say yeah, aye. Definitely the government. Either the king's armies stuff or something. There's no way, unless we stole from another thief.
The son of Carol Emberhart was working on that ship. I don't know if that's just connecting strings, but it did seem like an important person to be on a whiskey job.
Name sounds familiar. Not sure. Need to fish around for more info, but sounds like it's military then.
They were well armed, which I wasn't made aware of. Or what did he make me aware of that beforehand?
He said it was a pretty expensive whiskey, so maybe dangerous. Yeah, something like that.
Well, just point out that they were more armed than I expected them to be. Everybody had a sword on their side that was on pretty much high alert.
Gotcha.
Except for those two stupid books.
Lad. Well, why don't you tell me exactly what happened, and that way I'm as informed as you and Seamus here. Seamus, go upstairs, get a pint, and I'll send Charles up to get you after, so I can hear your side. Yeah, we can call the session there for today. As you go ahead and explain your stuff to Finn. If there's anything you want to hold out, let me know now, I guess.
I mean, I'm gonna hold out almost killing Onion.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think there's really much else I need to hold out.
Don't think so. You can just tell him the story as is, basically.
Did I actually know of or have heard of Kel Emberhart before?
You? No. But
I was just making that up.
Huh?
I wasn't sure if it was my character making it up or if it was like playing along with like, oh, I actually know who Kel Emberhart is.
Well, they said the kid said the name.
Yeah.
That was his dad.
My guy acted like super like shocked, like, oh my god, that's a famous person.
Oh.
So I was... Okay. Yeah, there's nothing really I need to keep out.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, he'll nod his head. He'll be thankful. He'll say, drinks on the house. Just tell Lark.
I've already paid for them.
Well, then drinks on you.
I assume this proves what I was telling you before about how me skills should be more than qualified for this group. I know you doubted the Watchers or hadn't heard of them before, but we were professionals.
Aye.
Maybe not stealing magical wand professionals, but I can add it to my list now. It's a good story to be able to
tell. Stay at Esmeralda's for the time being. I'm sure I'll have something for you in the next day or two. Tell her to charge it to me. I'll pay for your room. And I'm sure someone's gonna come looking for this, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do.
Any gangs I should be aware of or areas I should stay away from that aren't controlled by you while I'm here? I'm sure they've seen me hanging out with your crew and in the Blind Griffin.
Aye, the two you killed yesterday, those were part of Malcolm's group. Where is his? They're the northern district in this little area. They're trying to control the Ironside district. It's mainly where most of the mining and whatnot happens, a little towards like the outskirts of town. Malcolm McAllister, Uh, the Ironside Irregulars is the name of their gang. They probably. Oh no, you killed all the witnesses, so they don't know who you are. They don't know who killed their guy, but it's in our area, so they're probably gonna assume it's us. So head on a
Aye.
swivel. If you're walking around our area and you're well armed and well armored, be ready for any sneak attack anytime.
Aye, will do. Thanks for the heads up.
Mhm.
I don't got anything more for him.
All right. He'll tell you going up and to send what's his name down, Seamus down. But yeah.
Get on down there, Seamus.
Yeah, Seamus will go on down there, talk for 10-15 minutes, and then he'll come on back up as well. And yeah, we'll call it there for the night. If you want to do some party stuff in the morning or the next session, we can. If not, we'll maybe do a little time skippy a few days or so, and then see what we got going on.
Yeah, works for me.
All right. Hopefully getting
Suffer with
back.
the brain farts of trying to figure out what to do.
You're good. You're tired as fuck, too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm like delirious.
I think we're back to our normal stuff next week for the other guys. But we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna be gone Friday.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be gone next Thursday, Friday. So
We can just figure out days where we both don't have anything going on. It doesn't have to be every week.
we'll figure it out. Monday's technically free because Frisbee. Oh, but you're gonna be gone.
Yeah, this coming Monday I'll be gone.
Yeah, you'll be driving back that day. Or driving back Tuesday.
Driving back Monday, so
If you get back in
depends
okay
on
time.
what time I get back. Yeah,
Just let me know what time you get back. I'll maybe try and plan something. If not, we'll shoot for some other week.
yeah. The concert's Sunday night though, so it might be a later drive out than normal.
Yeah,
Probably not
so I
like a
figured.
6 a.m. drive out.
Yeah, so odds are you're probably not gonna make it back until night.
It'll be like earliest probably like 5, latest probably like 8 when I get back.
Yeah, but all right, 50,
It could be, yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well
That's
then,
fun.
I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well then, goodbye, stream.
That was a good one.
Bye. Yep, I had fun.